Hey everybody, welcome this week to the Crazy Giddy. Don't forget to like and subscribe. This week I decided to do a video of doggy yoga, and I'm going to show you some stretches that I like to do to get my body going for the day, and I'm accompanied with Cain, so I hope you guys enjoy. So here we go. We're going to start. You ready, buddy? Okay. Start, make sure your head is above your heart and your heart is above your pelvis. And just keep your body, find your position, and take a couple deep breaths here. So, and listen to your breaths. Try to breathe into your belly. And what we're going to do now is my favorite. I like to go into downward dog to get started. So just make sure you get into a nice, slowly move into the position. We'll get on all fours. And when you do doggy yoga, the fun thing is sometimes they join you. You know, feel your body out, get into a tabletop position first. So this is what we're going to do. Knees below the hips, hands below the shoulders. And try to align your back. Feel your back getting straight. Feel it out. Take a couple deep breaths here. Good. Feel the energy coming in through your fingertips from the earth. All right, and on this inhale, we're going to take it to downward dog. And feel the stretch. The most, I think, important thing about yoga is there is no 100% perfect way to do it. It's you listening to your body and feeling the environment around you. Just take a couple deep breaths here. Try to melt your heart down into the mat. Try to plant your heels onto the ground. If you can't do both, one at a time, pedal it. That's what I like to say. One at a time. Good, now bring it down to a plank position. Again, extend your body. Keep yourself in alignment. Your crown over your heart over your pelvis. And on this inhale, we're going to take it down into snake pose. I believe it's called cobra, I hope. And I like to hold it. I like to take a couple deep breaths. Bring it back up to all fours, tabletop position. Move your hips a little bit. Feel your breaths. Feel your breaths. All right, now bring your knees to the center of your mat. Relax your buttocks on your heels. And this is actually one of my favorite stretches. And you're going to bring your shoulders down heavy to the ground, arms back behind your feet, and just completely relax and take deep breaths. So here we go. Enjoy the experience. good on this next inhale. Bring it up to tabletop position. Focus your energy into your navel, using it to move slowly, comfortably. And align your head, your crown with your heart, and your heart with your hips. And then let's bring it back up to tabletop. Feel the stretch. Feel the energy from the earth. Feel it. Let go of all that bad energy, all that negative energy, bad chi. People suck. But just know that you taking time to do this today is making you better. Get back into a plank position. And hold it, hold it. You might be feeling a little bit, I don't know, tense here. Relax, relax. We're going to bring it back down into a cobra pose, and let's inhale. Again, I like to hold it. If not, you don't have to. There's no 100% way to do this. And here we go. Bring it back to tabletop. Good, good. Now come to a seat. A lot of the times when I do yoga, I realize that for some reason I always forget to do my shoulders, and I've learned this technique. I love this technique. So here we go. Just remember first, let's feel our body. So put your heart in the center and align your crown with your heart and your pelvis. Okay, let's feel that out for a little bit. Couple deep breaths. To start the back stretches, this is the one I like to do. You gently touch your shoulders like this. And what we're going to do is a swinging motion. So we're going to bring our elbows together and we're going to bring them up towards the sky and rotate fully, holding a cord in between our back as we bring our shoulders back. So here we go. We'll do this together so you guys understand. So remember, take a deep breath in. Bring it up. And bring it around. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Bring it down. Inhale. Up, up, up. And exhale. Bring it around. This feels so good. One more time. Feel that stretch. Bring it up. Bring it around. And exhale. Real nice. Real nice. All right. Let's align ourselves again. Relax your shoulders. That's one place I normally tense up in. Bring your crown above your heart, above your pelvis. Now this one I like too for your back. You're going to take your left hand and gently put it on your right knee. And turn. Remember, keep your back straight and do not force it. You're not trying to crack your back here. You're just trying to gently, gently, gently stretch. Here we go. Take a deep breath. In with the good vibes, out with the haters. Come on, people. We're going to take one more breath. Good. Bring it back to center. And remember, you're here today because you matter in your world. It is your life, and you are the one who matters on your deathbed. So just remember that. Take that in. Take the energy from around you. You're making your own energy today. You're here. You're present on the mat, and that's what matters. All right, let's get a little more comfortable again. I don't know if I'm going on a rant here, guys. So here we go. Take your right hand and relax it on your left knee and gently turn, gently turn. We're not cracking our back. Keep our posture, relax those shoulders, and here we go. Deep breath in. Real good, real good. All right, let's bring it back to center. All right, so let's start making mini circles with our nose. So let's just mini circles. I always start counterclockwise. We're going to just get a little bit bigger, but do it nice and slow. Do it at your pace. Don't swing your head too violently. Just take in the good energy. Remember, relax your shoulders. Crown over your heart, heart over pelvis. Just relax. Alright, once you bring it down, hold it there. Hold your neck down. Deep breath in. Bring it the other way. I like to start big and go back to small. But this is your time on the mat. So if you want to start small again and go big, that's how you can do it. Take those deep breaths. All right. Here we go. Now that we're back to center, put your left hand out. You're pushing. I like to bring my right hand around and gently, gently, gently bring your right ear over your right shoulder. Take a couple deep breaths here, maintaining your posture. Keep that back nice and straight. Relax those shoulders. Take 3 breaths here. And I know I said doggy yoga, we'll get into it, he'll come. Hopefully you have either a cat, another animal that can come with you. Make time on the mat. I love animals, they're not people. Alright, here we go. So you're going to push out the energy with the right arm now and swing that left arm over. And keep your posture, and now gently pull the left ear over your left shoulder. Breathe. 1. Back to center. Alright, so now before we get on our back, let's bring it to center. We're going to bring our knees to center, get into a tabletop position. Get your posture ready. You're lifting from the mat. Now, bring your right knee forward, and you're going to swing behind your left leg. Open up your feet as wide as your mat, and using the force within the middle, your navel, the energy between your belly button and your, I would say, anus. You're going to use that to sit back and breathe. Be careful, warning, because sometimes I feel a weird thing right here. I don't really know what it is. So what I do is, in that case, I really focus on the energy in my stomach. And I use that energy to make the full seat back. So I'll give you an example. So watch. I'm going to take a deep breath in. I'm focusing my energy instead of on my leg, on my stomach. And I bring it back. Sometimes you gotta find your position here. Okay, like this, okay? Some people are more flexible, some people's legs are all the way down. I'm not like that. So I like to maintain my posture. You can bring your chest to the ground. It looks like this one wants me to bring my chest to the ground. I don't know. Maybe he wants something. I don't know. We'll get there. So take your deep breaths. I like to personally do this, but behind my back. But if you are not flexible, don't do it because you'll crack your back. On the other side, I'll show you guys. I'll do it for now, but I'll show you on the other side. So take a deep breath in. Try to focus on your posture. Relax your shoulders. Bring it slowly. Remember, if you don't want to injure this weird side of your leg, like the outside of it, use the force from within your stomach and bring that energy up. And we're going to focus on bringing our energy up to get comfortably out. So watch. I like to bring my hands forward a little bit. We're going to use our fingertips while maintaining the energy in the navel, pushing up. Be careful with the dog. See there, I felt it a little bit, so you gotta be careful here. Those are just my knees cracking. All right, back into tabletop position. Okay, this time, we're gonna bring the left knee forward and swing around the right leg and open our feet as wide as the mat. Again, be careful with that weird side thing over here. I don't know what it is that I'm pulling, I should know, but we got this. And now focus your energy and bring it back. Sit down, sit down. You got this, you got this. Find your position. Do not hurt yourself. Okay. Oh, I told you I was going to show you my back. All right, you stay in position here or find your position. I'm going to turn around and show you guys what I do with my back. Give me a second to get, in the position again. So left leg like this, swing it around, using my energy to go down. Okay. Now, kind of lost my breath there. So this is what I like to do. I like to take my palms together, swing them around, and bring them up and push into my back to keep my posture up while maintaining my shoulders a little bit back but relaxed. It's a little uncomfortable, and a lot of the times you can crack your back in your shoulders and just crack everything. So be very careful. I don't want to be responsible for you going to the hospital. So let's take a couple deep breaths. This is probably my favorite that I've learned along this journey. And to be honest, yoga's starting to help my posture. I slouch a lot. So it's making me feel a little bit better. All right, remember to come up, we're going to use our energy from our navel, the space between our belly button and our back, and we're just going to put our fingertips forward and push up through that area. Push up through that area. We're not hurting our legs here. Beautiful, beautiful. You probably feel a good stretch around here, which is what you want. So this is where the doggy yoga comes into play. So let's get on our backs. Come here, babe. And we're going to bring our legs, we're going to lay on our backs. Okay, first, a couple deep breaths, check your posture, tuck your chin. Remember, crown above your heart, above your pelvis. And this is where Cain likes to join because he gets on my stomach. So now we're going to tuck our legs in, okay, to your chest. And we grab them and tuck them in. This is where you're going to want to feel an expansion. You're going to feel your back stretching. Take a couple deep breaths. See, with this stretch, a lot of the time, it feels like the creases of my hips are stretching. I don't know why, because apparently it's supposed to stretch your back, but for me it stretches my hips more. So again, with yoga, I just feel like it's everybody's own experience, so let's not put a name to it. I also tense my feet a lot. I point them a lot, or I tense my shoulders a lot, so I try to make sure my energy in my feet is loose to keep my focus going, and I try to make it a full body experience. So let's take a couple deep breaths. This next exercise I really like. So you're going to cross your right leg over your left leg. And you're going to grab the tops of your feet and you're going to point your toes but push your feet a little bit up. And you're going to feel a stretch on the outside of your feet. Just take a couple deep breaths and feel it. Remember, breathing this whole time. Good, now the other side, so you're going to bring your left leg around, keep that foot above the other foot, point your toes and bring them up. Couple deep breaths. Good, now release, relax your feet to the ground. All right, bring it up and bring all your energy from your navel. We're using our navel, remember. All right, now I don't necessarily know if this is a yoga stretch, but I'm gonna do it like it's a yoga stretch. It's our typical figure 4 stretch that you do in high school to pass that test. I always forget what the test is, the mastery, whatever thing, you guys know. I learned it's better to keep your foot up because it protects everything here. It kind of tightens your muscles here. So just remember, it's a full body experience. So do your typical, arms up to keep your back going and just bring it down. You don't have to get there. It's not about being able to grab your toe and be in pain. But you're gonna want to feel your hamstrings stretching just like they always say, so let's take a couple deep breaths. So what I've realized during these last couple weeks doing my gymnastics challenge is that, it was easy for me to quit smoking cigarettes once I discovered yoga. So that's actually really helped me a lot. I just want you guys to know that stretching every day is starting to make me feel a lot better. It's a little hard, but I'm definitely getting more flexible too. And it was kind of hurting at first, and now it's not. So it's really awesome. So remember to take your deep breaths here. Slowly bring it back. What I like to do is gently touch my leg all the way up because it's your body, your experience. So if you want to respect your body a little more, touch your body. It's your body. Normally I do yoga naked, so just saying. All right, so now you got your other leg ready. Do it at your pace, and we're going to take it slowly. So inhale, bring it down, and stretch here. And my left leg is not as flexible as my right leg, let's just be honest. So, it's coming. Take a couple deep breaths here. I don't know if this is what's supposed to happen, but when I do the stretch too, along with my hamstrings, I also feel like a little stretch in my back, which I like. Granted, I've been stretching every day for a couple months now, but it's actually really helping, so that's what I can suggest to you guys. All right, here we go, a couple more deep breaths. All right, bring it back up. Like I said, I like to touch. I guess I go up. All right, now we're gonna do the double. This is like the one I love. I like to put kind of on top and give him a bunch of kisses. If you have a little dog or like a little cat in there, kind of relax. He likes to relax, so remember, point your toes up toward the sky. Let's make sure our posture is good in. Inhale, and on the exhale, melt your heart down to your doggy. The good thing about this is that we're taught this one when we're real little, so it's kind of easy for us. If you want to get more of a stretch, you just keep melting your heart down. This one I'm already feeling an extreme stretch right now. I'm just holding it together for you guys. Normally I hold it together for myself, but yeah. So, there we go, relaxing. I know you guys are probably stressed about the whole COVID, the COVID, and wearing a mask all the time. I've been doing pretty good in staying at home, just because it kind of frightens me. I know there's a lot of non-believers out there, but I don't think the world is coordinated enough to plan a pandemic. Let's just be honest here. So I actually believe in it, and I wear a mask because I'm not selfish. So if you're watching this and you don't wear a mask, you're selfish. Just letting you know you're selfish. And that's why I'm looking directly at the camera, because it's selfish. Anyway, keep our stretch going. Deep breaths. I've been taking aggressive breaths today. I don't know why. All right, let's bring it back up. All right, here we go. All right, so we have our dog. Now this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go on all fours first, get our nice posture going. Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere, because we got some positions to go. We're on our mat, baby. All right, so this is another good one. You put your 2 feet in the middle of the mat together. Bring your knees as wide as your mat, but keep your feet together in the back and bring it backwards. Come here, Kane. Sometimes he'll come. We bring it nice and down. Ooh. Sometimes he does the stretch too. Let's see if he does it. If you want a little more of a stretch, push in your fingertips and bring your fingertips up and melt your heart down. I love this stretch. Stretches my hips out, stretches my back out. I like to look up too. And then on the exhale, cross it over. I'd go to the left first, so to your left, we reach, reach, reach. And then all the way to the right. On the exhale. A couple deep breaths here. All right, back to center. All right, now raise up on all fours. Nice and slow. Let's do a downward dog again, because those are always fun. It's probably the most yogi stretch ever. Every time I think yoga, I think downward dog. I don't know why. It's always hard for me to keep both heels on the ground too, so I like to melt my heart down, keep my shoulders back. Let's keep this going. Nice downward dog. Take a couple deep breaths here. We're not going to stay here for too long. Lay on our backs again. And this is where my doggy comes. So I like to do this. Come here, kid. Come here. So lay on your back. Keep your posture good. Head over heart. Heart over pelvis. And keep that posture. Shoulders relaxed. Let's take a deep breath here. So. All right, so bring your right knee into your chest and hold it in. Be gentle. And let's keep our left leg out. Shoot it out, but let it hover. Now this one's a little difficult because what I like to do is focus a little bit on my stomach. And at the same time, I like to move my right knee towards my right shoulder slowly and take a couple deep breaths while hovering your left leg. So a good trick to this is leave the energy in your feet. Keep the energy in your feet and take a good couple breaths. Focus on your navel. The energy keeping your leg up in your navel. Take a couple deep breaths here. But I like to rotate a little bit my knee to the right shoulder. Good, good. All right, let's switch. Bring our left knee in. Shoot out our right. Bring it around. Left shoulder, left knee to left shoulder, and just keep rotating, rotating. And don't force yourself. It's all about the experience. Feel it out. Let your breath be your guide. You're here to follow your breath. Good, good. All right, let's bring it in. Bring your knees in to your chest. All right, this is my favorite. Now bring your nose, peel it up to your knees, and put your palms out if you can. If not, put your hands down on the mat. Hold on to something. I like to hold this one for a while. I'm not going to make you guys suffer. But this is one that I could just be holding all day because it's a great burn for your stomach. It gets your stomach muscles going. So let's take a couple deep breaths here. Good, good. All right, so this is another stretch I like to do. I'm going to bring it up to explain it to you guys. They're called V-sits. I don't really think it's a yoga stretch necessarily. I've done it more for gymnastics. You literally sit up in a V. The higher the V, the harder the sit. We're going to hold it for a little bit. They're really hard, but if you try to focus on your breathing in a yoga type of way and on your posture, they tend to be easier. And this is a really good exercise if you guys want to start working your stomach muscles more. So we're going to do that. So I like to use my dog too because he weighs a little bit. So it's adding a little bit of love there to the area that I want some love. So on the count of 3, we're going to go up into a V. So here we go. 1, 2, 3. Sometimes it's hard to find your balance here. I'm having a hard time right now. Here we go. Keep your stomach nice and tight. Focus on the space between your belly button and your back. Let's take a couple deep breaths. And release on the exhale. Bring it down. Nice. Now, slowly bring yourself back up comfortably the way you get up. And this is another thing I do to warm up my body in the morning. We're going to do planks. I know you guys don't like planks, and they actually say it's like the magical way to make time stop. So I'm going to put Cayenne on my back because his extra weight actually really does help me. I mean, if you have a big dog, don't do it. Actually, if you're not used to this, just do it by yourself first. Bring your body into this, and then later on, you know, you can add things. You can add weight. You don't need to have an animal to do this. You can add your cat if you know you want. I mean, I wouldn't say add a fish tank, but all right. So here we go. We're gonna give him a big kiss. We're gonna go down. I'm gonna get into a plank position. Now you can do planks on your elbows. I like to do planks with my arms straight up. Just take a couple deep breaths here. I'm not going to make you guys suffer, but this is one that I like to hold a lot. Breathing in through your stomach. One more breath. All right, good. Let's bring it to tabletop. All right, we're going to rest a little bit here because this is the next thing I want you guys to start doing. I do a 50 push-up challenge every week. We're just going to do 30 this week because I don't want you guys to get overwhelmed. But everyone's been asking me what I do to basically get warmed up and everything for gymnastics. I do a couple more stretches, but this is more my yoga routine, and then after I do the push-ups, so now I'm getting into the push-up segment. For the first 10 push-ups, you're going to suffer with me and you're probably going to laugh. Maybe not for these first 10, but probably around like 20 or 30, you're gonna start laughing. So for the first round of push-ups, I like to put my hands together at the center where my heart is gonna be, if that makes sense to you. And you're gonna go down. Now what I learned is instead of bringing your arms out, try to bring them more diagonally back, because that way you won't cause damage to your shoulders or anything like that. So if you need someone to watch, you can obviously watch me. And I like to get my big nose to touch the ground, because then that means I did like a full push-up, because like you can't go farther than your face. So watch. So we're gonna do 10 first, and if I stop, don't judge me, because this is harder than it looks. So here we go. 1. Got the dog there, so I'm not gonna go all the way down. 2. Keep your back straight. 3. 4. Whew. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. Oh my god, this hurts. And one more. 10. Oh, didn't make it. But only you guys saw that. Oh my god, that was terrible. So we're gonna take a little rest. I like to get into the pose we got into the beginning, where you bring your knees to the center of your mat and rest your head down and melt your shoulders down too. Oh, take a couple deep breaths. Relax, relax everything. Alright. Here we go now. Get back up into tabletop. Now, we're gonna do the right arm push-ups. For some reason, I think I'm supposed to keep my arms more in, but you do your push-up. This is what I would call like the regular push-up, the push-up that you feel most comfortable doing. So I tend to, because I'm really long, my hand just can't be on my mat, so that's just me, but you guys do what you gotta do. So this is where I do another 10. These ones are easier. You guys are gonna laugh at my next round after these ones, but these are my easiest. We're gonna go a little faster because that was just violent, so I'm still huffing and puffing. Here we go. All right, I'm gonna try to do the voice like we used to listen to in high school, so here we go. Down, up, 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 down, up. Totally lost count. Down, up. I think we're at 8. Down, up. That was 9. Down, up. We're gonna say that's 10. Just kind of focusing on the up, down, just kind of like we used to do in high school. But so bring it back down. Take a couple deep breaths. And relax your arms. Breathe. You took the time to come to the mat today. That's the most important part about all of this. All right, now, these are the worst push-ups in the entire world. So I hope you guys are ready. Okay. Like after these ones are where I either start my handstand sequences that you guys can watch on my Instagram, or this is where I'm just like dying and I just take a shower and call it a night, which I think I'm gonna do handstands after this, but I just wanted to make sure I recorded this for you guys so you can stretch with me. So, and I might do more stretching videos if I find out more cool stretches. So, all right. These are what I call military push-ups. These are the ones where you like, for some reason, keep your arms back, which, I mean, if you watch military people do them, they're amazing at them, and I don't understand, they're probably doing them all the time in boot camp, but they're horrible, and there's like no comfortable way for me to do them, so if you guys don't want to do them, don't do them, because like, you have to find your comfort, and I'm going to do them way faster, and I'm going to count. I'm not doing no up, down. I'm just trying to get through them, because I can barely make it to like 7, I think, so. This is for you, Stacy. So yeah, here we go. Oh my god, this is going to be terrible. Like, I hate these. So I bring my chest up a little bit, and I keep my hands back. This is a famous military push-up. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, holy 5, oh my god, 6, 7, this is terrible, 8, hold on, sometimes you gotta take a break in life. I made it to 8, normally I make it to 7, I think I'm showing off. Oh my god, this is terrible. Alright, just just got 2 more. This hurts so bad. Alright, here we go. 9. Oh, 10. Oh my god. Okay, I'm so happy that's over. Bring it down. Oh, take your deep breath. Sorry, Kane. Oh, my heart's pounding. I don't know about you guys. Ooh. Okay. Alright, let's bring it back up. Alright, I'm getting a comfortable seat. This is how we'll finish today. Oh. I'm gonna finish. This is my most comfortable seat, so just remember. Crown over heart, heart over pelvis. And we're gonna take it back here. Now if you do this every day, I can guarantee you you're gonna get better at push-ups, and I can guarantee you that you will get more flexible, because upon doing I call them the 4 sits, where you sit and like mix a number 4 with your leg. And honestly, for me, over these last couple months, I have never been able to get that close to the ground, like, or my face to my knees, I should say. Like before, I could never kiss Cain, and I mean, you're going to hear it from anybody else. If you practice a lot of flexibility, you're going to get more flexible. It is so true. My splits are getting better. I'm not posting a video of that yet because it's still just embarrassing. But this is a journey that I'm really taking. I still have been non-smoking since September 12th. So I want you guys to know, like, the yoga is really helping my mentality, my coping, everything. Having you guys as an audience is really helping me. So don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button, because actually that helps. Seeing I have more subscribers, it actually really helps me, because I'm like, oh my god, people are watching this. Oh my god, I gotta be careful. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Remember, take a couple more deep breaths. Just listen to my voice. If it's annoying, you can shut me off. But this is a good way to start your morning. Get your muscles moving, your blood flowing. Yeah, so stay tuned, and I'll see you guys next week, hopefully. And have a wonderful week, and I'll still be non-smoking. Thank you so much. See you guys later. Namaste.